What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different because, well, first and foremost, the stubby bumper came in for my Jeep Wrangler, so I want to get my bumper ready for that to be installed. And then second of all, some of the black paint that I put on the wheels and the side step, some of that paint is coming off, so I'm going to be just repainting that. For my bumper, it's really faded, and I want to at least try to paint it first before we do the full conversion kit because, yeah, the stubby bumper, the end caps are really dark, and the bumper itself is kind of light, so I want to see if I can paint that real quick. But, yeah, so that's what I plan on doing. But first and foremost, I got to move the cars around so I can get my car kind of in here more, and then my fiance's car kind of pushed back a little bit. So let's move around the cars, and let's start on this process. Alright, now that the car is moved into the garage, well, partially, as you can see, this is what the bumper looks like. It's really faded, and overall it's like gray. But the stubby bumper kit, as you can see, this is how dark it is in comparison. So what I kind of did is I just sanded down one section of it. Because this part's going to get cut off anyway. I want to see how it would look if I sand it and then use this type of acrylic type of paint on it. If I like the way it looks, I'll do the whole bumper like this, and this looks like this will match up actually pretty well. Not sure if you can see because we're in the garage, but it does match up. But yeah, so we'll see in a second. Alright, so the first fail is, well, was trying to take off the front bumper. I was going to, but trying to look at the bolts, I'll show you real quick. Actually, to take it off, it's really not that hard at all. Oh, if I can get underneath here, see if I can show you. So it's really just 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's those two, and then on the other side as well. But you have to disconnect your fog lights. But I'm gonna plug these back in because, yeah. So that's really the only thing that's kind of holding on the front bumper. Once you move this the skid plate, but mine's already gone. Once you remove that, it's really just those couple bolts. But yeah, without power tools, I'm not going to do this, and it's not lifted up either. I'm not going to fight just to take off the front bumper just to put it back on, and I will be afraid if I put it back on, I don't tighten it all the way back up, and it kind of falls around. So, alright, so with that being said, I'm going to just go along with my original plan. That's using sandpaper, sanding down part of the bumper, masking off anything else, and then just going ahead and spraying it off and seeing how it looks. I wasn't using some Rhino line. People said some of that stuff works, some people said it doesn't because it doesn't really adhere to the plastic. I don't really know. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sand it, and then I'm going to paint. So hopefully they'll stay. If not, you know, I can completely Rhino line the whole entire bumper later on when I have the stubby bumper kit already attached to it. So I'm gonna go ahead with my original plan, sand it, paint it, and then from there we'll see what happens from there. Oh, and actually another thing that I figured I should just do since I'm right here, so I'm taking off my front grille because, well, this grille, it's not actually like the black grille that you would buy from the factory or that you would get option from the factory. But for me, actually, I just painted my grille black. So I'm just taking my grille off. I figured I should just show this real quick. It's super simple. It has these clips. You just pop them off. And then at the bottom, kind of just have to pry it a little bit. It's going to sound like it's breaking, but it's not. It's just the bottom clips down there. Just popping open. See, you can see them right there. Once those come off, a very important step, disconnect your blinkers. Yeah, disconnect your blinkers. Anyways, so as you can see, the whole front just comes straight off. Now we can get to the meat of the bones. So after this is drying, it's not completely dry, but it's drying up a bit. I'm seeing that it actually looks like it's going on quite well. So I have a ton of sandpaper and such, and that seemed to have worked pretty well. So we're going to go ahead and do this and see how this turns out. I actually did try to do some like restore type stuff on the bumper, but this stuff didn't really work that well. I mean, it worked okay, but this is just like glossy stuff. I did it to the fenders and to the bumper itself, and this stuff is like leaking. Oh, stuff is leaking all over me, so I'm gonna put that back down. Actually, I'm gonna just throw this out. This is just disgusting. Ozone or something like that. Just wanted to see how it was gonna turn out. Anyway, so let's go ahead, get this whole thing situated, and then let's see how it looks. Alright, what's up guys? So this is actually a couple days later since the last clip that you've seen. So I did that test hit and I wanted to see how it would turn out on the Jeep. Let me show you guys how it looks so far. Alright, so this is what it looks like. As you can tell, it came out okay. It's not the best, but I think it will work just in comparison of how bad and how great the other bumper looked. And so this is what the stubby bumper, what it looks like. As you can tell, it's pretty close actually, and don't mind that, that's just dirt from my wheel kicking up dirt. But I did this section because this section is going to get cut off anyway, so if it looked terrible, it wouldn't matter. But yeah, I think when we do the rest of the bumper, that'll look fine and it will match with this. So sorry guys, I know it's been taking me a lot longer to just install the stubby bumper kit, which I was planning on honestly installing it a couple days ago, but stuff just came up. But I do plan on finishing the bumper, and then we're going to install the stubby bumper kit. So that'll be next on the agenda, and then have some other stuff in storage for the Jeep as well. But I don't want to reveal anything just yet, but just know that there are more stuff that's coming to the Jeep. But anyways, like always, thank you so much for watching this video. I've done so many videos on this Jeep, and I'm going to be doing a whole bunch more. So if you like this type of stuff, check out my channel. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.